Hi there, I'm Matt Loftus, a 28-year-old filmmaker. I'm here today to give some updates on my movie project, Evil Spirits, and also to get in touch with people who want to help out with the film itself. If you're an actor, composer, editor, set dresser or lighting technician, keep watching this vid. Okay, firstly, big thank yous for everyone who's donated to the movie project on Indiegogo so far. We still have 2 weeks left to raise funds for the project, so if you can, consider donating and you'll receive some interesting perks that are tied with the movie itself. If you haven't seen the campaign, the link should be on the video somewhere here. If not, it'll be below in the description. I also want to thank everyone who has shared and recommended us on Facebook and Twitter. Getting the word out is extremely important, especially when working on a micro budget feature film and not really having a previous track record to rely on. So thank you very much. If you want to follow the project, you can like the Evil Spirits movie page and Matt Loftus page on Facebook. Also check out our Twitter feed @SleepTwitchFilm. Alternatively, subscribe to my YouTube page and you can check out my old short films. Plus, you'll be first to see my latest video updates and future work on there. I've never been very good at sitting on my hands, so I want to start getting people ready so I can get on with the project. I plan on shooting the movie myself and want to keep the crew down to a minimum. However, I will need some able bodies to help out with lighting the film, dressing a set and doing the makeup. Unfortunately, all the roles will be unpaid. If I can raise some more of the budget, I can afford to pay for some of the travel expenses getting to and from the set, things like this. Hopefully though, you're like myself, willing to do the project for pretty much nothing because you realise that this is a very important first step into getting into the movie business. So let me go through the roles now. As set dresser, I require someone, or probably more than one person, to add some finishing touches to the house's look in the film. You will be required to hang curtains, spread fake cobwebs around, and there is an essential set piece that needs to be created for the film. Otherwise the script just doesn't work. For lighting, I require one person to help set up lights and hold bounce cards, things like this, to create the look of the film. I would love someone to come on board who's got prior knowledge of this, because basically I want to shoot this as quick as possible and as efficient as possible and can't afford to wait around for any one lighting setup. For makeup of the film, I've spoken to a couple of different people. I believe in this respect the more the merrier, as I need to create the scariest looking evil spirits in the quickest possible time. Plus the central characters need the odd bruise and cut and gash adding to them as we go along. It'll be really cool to see what more than one person can come up with at one time, because as you know, two heads are better than one. Okay, now onto the actors. I have a few contacts I've already met and worked with, however I want to open the casting up for all main roles. All of these are for over 18s. Ideally you will be in your early 20s to mid 20s, or at least past for it. So I'm going to go through the characters briefly. If you're interested in playing one, get in touch through one of the links previously mentioned. I will then email you back with some dialogue and I want you to record yourself acting out the scene. I want to take advantage of technology by doing this, and it essentially saves money. Then you can post it online or just email it back to me so I can have a look. Everyone seems to have a camera in this day and age, and it's not too difficult to use it and upload it online. Basically, if I can do it, you can do it. Got that right, so on with the descriptions. Firstly, we have Simon, the main character. A slightly geeky everyman who's studying at uni to better himself, having had to drop out and start all over again because of a problem in his past. He's no pushover and can defend himself if need be. Next we have Amy, a feisty, zany tomboy who's also studying at uni with Simon. She likes having a laugh but can be very serious, especially when looking after herself and her friends. Next we have Daniel. He's also studying with Simon and Amy at uni. He's extremely geeky and completely movie obsessed. Don't know where I got the idea from that actually, but anyway. He finds it difficult talking about anything besides films and drops quotes and trivia into everyday conversation. He likes Amy but doesn't know how to tell her. Next we have Jennifer, or Jen as she is called by her friends. She's the girl from Simon's past and part of a dangerous love triangle situation. She's strong-willed but quiet and submissive on the outside. She's been through a lot, which gets developed along the course of the film. And lastly, that brings us to Paul. He's the villain of the piece. He's an ex-drug dealer, hard man and old friend of Simon's. He has a harsh sense of humour which he often backs up with his fists. His sole intention is to get back at Simon, who he blames most of his problems on. Paul is like a poison that infects everything that he touches. He is the main reason the characters find themselves in a life and death situation where they're trapped at the Faversham house later on in the film. Okay, so hopefully you're sitting there thinking, I can play one of these parts. Well, don't wait around, message me today and we can get the ball rolling. Hopefully you can even tell me a thing or two about the character that I may not have even realised. So that's about it for now. I'm Matt Loftus saying thanks for watching and stay scared.